What's the difference between dark and light beer?
Dark and light beer. Well, beer is a whole other series by itself. Here's what I want you to know about beer. To answer your question, first of all, it has to do with the roast of the malt. When they actually take the barley that they're going to mash and ferment the beer from, you can roast it just like coffee, and you can have light roast and dark roast. And if you have a dark roast, you're going to caramelize the sugars, and you're going to make the resulting beer darker and sweeter. You don't really need to know all that to go into a bar. You just need to try a couple and know what you like, and again, order what you like. What you do need to know about beer is two things. One, how to pour it, and two, the temperature it needs to be served at. That's the most common mistakes that I see. When you pour a beer, make sure you have head on the beer. And head is just the foam that comes up when you're pouring the beer. You don't want too much because you won't get enough liquid in the glass, but you don't want a flat beer. You want at least a ½ inch of head. Can anybody tell me why, after all we've been talking about tonight, you would want that head on the beer?
For the nose aroma.
For the nose, exactly. 99% of what you have ever tasted in your life, you've actually smelled. So the head releases the aroma of the beer. It allows you to start enjoying the beer before you actually taste it. It also decarbonates the beer a little bit and makes it settle a little bit more easily. Second thing I need you to know about beer is the temperature. Who keeps frosted mugs at home? Throw them away, or at least take them out of your freezer. No good. Beer reps don't even like them. Most bars are moving away from frosted mugs. First of all, the beer is much too cold. If it's too cold, it's going to numb your tongue. You're not going to taste it. Second of all, it's going to freeze the water in the beer, and that's going to change the ratio of alcohol and flavor in the beer from what the brewmaster wanted, because it's pulling water out of the beer. Okay, so it's actually changing the taste of the beer. You don't want to drink beer out of frosted mugs. You want beer chilled to about 40 degrees for most domestic beers and lighter beers. Maybe a little bit warmer than that, 50 or 60 degrees, and this is Fahrenheit for your darker beers. So that's all you need to know, head and temperature.
I once ordered a non-alcoholic beer from behind the bar in a lineup of bottles, and I didn't mean to. The bartender made fun of me. So what's a non-alcoholic beer? I mean, how can you make a beer without alcohol?
That's a great question. Non-alcoholic beers are not. Non-alcoholic beers have alcohol in them. They don't have much alcohol in them, but it's not possible to brew a beer that doesn't have alcohol in it. They have a lot of it removed, but there's still trace amounts of alcohol in it. That's why it's illegal to serve a non-alcoholic beer to someone who's under the legal drinking age. So they will card you for non-alcoholic beers.